This is a prepaid call from
Jaseh Onfroy,
an inmate at the county correctional facility. All phone calls are subject to recording and monitoring. To decline this call, press 9 now, and to accept this call, press 1 now. Thank you. Your call has been accepted.
Jaseh Onfroy, how you doing, brother?
You know, I've been spending a lot of my time in the gym and doing a lot of reading. I've been reading a lot of Napoleon Hill, The Law of Success, and The Richest Man in Babylon.
So, there's a lot of fucking crazy shit going on in the media right now about you. What's the truth and what's the real truth?
Yeah, you know, I honestly try not to pay attention to it. It really irritates me. But a lot of the stuff I've been hearing is just lies. They just make stuff up for clicks and views. And if anyone believes it, that's on them, not me.
So you're just gonna let everybody just go do them and have an opinion of it, even if it's false, man? What are you gonna do to clear it up in the future? You're just gonna change your image and more promote positivity?
I mean, I've tried making statements, but it never really helps. As for promoting positive vibes, I'm always doing that. You just gotta dig deep and go past the music, you know. Look at the interviews and things like that. Look at the charities I've helped and the lives I've changed. Don't just follow the negativity that the media portrays.
Well, it's not just the media anymore, man. It's like, there's like some audio clips that your friend was like hiding a phone while he was recording you talking to him, and it's like you're admitting to like beating up your girlfriend Geneva, and she's filed some pretty heinous charges against you, man. Now you're even going in trouble for conspiracy and tampering with evidence.
Honestly, I don't know why those audios are just coming out now. But yeah, I'll admit I did it. And it was fucked up. I was in a messed up place in my life, and I took that anger out on her. Not once did I ever sit and think, wow, what I'm doing is messed up, but I was on drugs, and that's just what I did, you know?
What kind of drugs were you using at the time? I had no idea you were even into drugs, because your image doesn't really promote drug use.
Oh, I was all kinds of stuff, Xanny, lean shrooms, you name it.
Damn, bro. So you've expanded your mind? You've done all kinds of acid and shit like that, too?
Yeah, I was going through a phase with all the psychedelics. At one point, I was doing shrooms like every other week.
Yeah, man, because you can't do them every single day. I had a really bad phase where I went through trying to eat shrooms, and I thought you could, like, trip every single day, but the next day you got to eat twice as much as the day before, and it just keeps going up at a crazy rate. You could eat a whole ounce of shrooms by the end of the week.
Yeah, that's the main reason why I stopped. The more you do them, the more tolerant your body becomes, and it was getting pretty expensive, too.
Yeah. Not to mention how expensive it can be. That's the other bullshit problem, is cost of having to do drugs, man. It takes a lot. So, what about the stabbings up in the Deerwood Beach area?
I was spending a lot just to have a moment of bliss. I know what you mean. Bro, I don't even want to get into it. Yes, I stabbed some dudes, but they deserved it. They had it coming. They were going around running their mouths, saying stuff about me and my friends, and me and my friends don't play that. They were saying it's like my crew was scared and stuff, which is absurd. So we had to show them who's really in charge, you know, teach them a lesson.
So this is some gang shit? Some rivalry?
Yeah, it's gang shit for sure.
So you bang for real then? You're not just one of those fake-ass gangsters?
Nah, man, I'm the real deal, for real, for real. I don't play about my gang. Loyal until the end.
So you guys Bloods? What do you guys represent? What color flags?
We're Bloods. I'm a true born member, and that's for life. I've already spilled blood for my brothers, and am not afraid to spill some more if needed. Oh yeah, it's all love to my Bloods. Shout out to the Georgia set, and let your boys know I'm out here banging for life.
So did you ever get that motorcycle you've been talking about getting?
Yeah, I finally got my new motorcycle. I really can't decide if I like it better than my old one or not. It still feels the same when I'm riding. I like the look of the new one way better though.
What kind of bike is it?
It's a 2017 Suzuki Hayabusa. I got a good price for it. The guy I bought it from was in a hurry to get rid of it, so I couldn't refuse.
Damn, so you must have got it super free cheap if you're talking about like somebody who's got a hot item. I know about the hot items. We don't have to say too much over the air, you know, we're on FM radio here.
For real, yeah, I'm definitely happy with the bike, bro. I took it for a test ride around town, and all the girls were catcalling me. It was a good feeling.
So you're thinking of getting a different bike, though. What kind of... If you could get a different bike right now, if you were to walk into the place tomorrow with the cash, what would you get?
Well, I've seen some pretty nice BMWs, but they are kind of expensive.
So you
I
got
don't have a
nine
ton of money like I used to have, so I don't think I can afford one at the moment. Damn, it sucks you can't say stuff like that on the air. I had to tone it down so much.
You can say anything you want right now, because we're late night, so you can say anything you want, from fuck to shit, pussy, cunt, lick. You can say it.
Hello. Okay, well, back to your question. I'll be honest, I don't even really mind the bike I'm riding now. I was looking at the 2017 Kawasaki Ninja 1000. It's pretty dope. I like the look and the performance, and I think I'll be able to afford it, so I'll most likely end up with that one.
Should get yourself a freaking Honda chopper, man. With the Springer front end on it.
I always wanted a Honda chopper. Those things are so sick. I'd love to have one so I can ride with the squad.
Yeah.
Oh, hell nah. Never in this life would I ever be caught on one of those things. I'd rather walk than ride that.
Why?
You got screwed over, man. Damn.
Why?
Honestly, it just looks like a grandpa bike. I could never pull up with a chick on the back of that thing. Lol.
Dude, you just never seen a sick one put together yet. How could you even say such filth? That's just not right, brother.
Oh, hell nah. Never in this life would I ever be caught on one of those things. I'd rather walk than ride that.
Why?
You got screwed over, man. Damn.
Why? What you gotta hate on the Honda Chopper for?
Honestly, it just looks like a grandpa bike. I could never pull up with a chick on the back of that thing. Lol.
Damn, you just no love for the Honda Chopper.
Alright. I'll admit I've seen some cool ones, but I just like the sport bikes, and that's all there is to it. I wouldn't be comfortable on a chopper.
You're not man enough for a chopper?
No, it's not about being man enough. I just can't imagine myself on one of those. I gotta show up with the hottest bike, something the ladies like. Gotta put her on the back and cruise around, you know.
Yeah, I suppose. Well, so what else you want to talk about these extreme charges that are coming in? If you could say to anybody out here in the Midwest, if they're believing that you're some kind of woman beater now, what would you say to clear your name?
Well, first off, I ain't no goddamn woman beater. I would never hit a woman no matter what. And all this stuff coming out now is all just bullshit. Like I said earlier, it's all just lies and fake news. It's just what the media and the people want to hear. They just like the negativity.
Well, how do you think that they designed and manufactured it? That's what you're trying to say?
It's all just a bunch of lies. The clips they are using was from over 2 years ago. Why didn't it come out back then? I'll tell you why. Because the media is biased and just wants the clicks and views. The only people who believe this crap is the gullible people.
I'm not one of them gullible-ass people, bro. It's just, I'm just saying, just a lot of bad shit's coming out now. And there's even voice clips with your own voice in it saying how you like to beat Geneva. And she's got some pretty nasty photos of her eyes looking like some fucking pumpkin hit her with the baseball bat.
Bro, come on. You've seen me. I'm skinny as hell. There's no way I would do damage like that. I bet I haven't even gotten into a fight in my entire life. It's just a bunch of fake clips spliced together to make it sound like it's me saying
got
that.
pictures
You gotta realize that people do whatever it takes to make money.
So you're saying you're just a fake gangster with your big hard edge that you come off with to people is all fake?
Nah, man, I really am a gangster. My whole life, I've been living the street life. But what I'm saying is that the videos they're making are fake. It's like they are taking quotes from other stuff I say and mixing them together to make a fake audio of me saying something I didn't actually say.
So what you're saying is that somebody created an audio of you saying that you like to beat your girl or whatever the heck, and it's got you admitting to all that being nasty and that she should be afraid of you and...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not a real recording, it's completely fake. It's not me saying that someone took my voice and put it together. And that's just one audio. There's a whole bunch of them out there. All that's real is the picture of her with her face messed up. But the audio's all fake.
What's all this stuff on the internet about you headbutting her and putting her in the bathtub and shit like that? Is any of that really true?
Nah, none of that stuff is true, bro. People are just trying to make it seem worse than it actually was. Some stuff happened, but I would never put her in a bathtub or do anything crazy like that. The worst thing I ever did was give her a few smacks.
So you guys are pregnant with a baby together?
Back in 2018, yeah. She was pregnant with my baby, but she ended up losing it because she was being careless and got jumped. I felt bad, but she kept blaming me for the miscarriage, saying I stressed her out, which made her lose the baby.
Damn. So she wasn't making up the pregnancy, so she really got pregnant by you. But you weren't a part of the abuse that made the baby die?
Yeah, she really did get pregnant with my baby. I never lay a hand on a pregnant woman, so no, I wasn't a part of the abuse that caused the miscarriage.
Alright.
Is there anything else you want to know?
Well, I mean, what else you got for secrets and skeletons in your closet now that you're big famous?
Some crazy shit goes down in Florida. I would say the craziest thing in Florida would be that group of people that call themselves the Florida Man. They be doing some crazy stuff.
What's the Florida Man all about?
Florida Man is a nickname used to describe the headline writing world's go-to guy whenever something absurd happens in Florida.
So, do you really believe in all this stuff that you preach on your lives and stuff like that, or do you really stand behind it, or are you just trying to say that to better your image now that it's been so tarnished?
Everything I say in my lives is straight from the heart, and I'm not trying to fix my image. There's nothing to fix. The only way to fix it would be for the media to stop lying and spreading these fake clips.
Does it ever get you upset inside when you see the stuff that's going on, the videos and the posts and the Googles and the Reddits?
Yeah, it really pisses me off. But I try to ignore all that bullshit. I'm just ready for all the lies to pass.
How come you haven't started any beef with Young Lean yet?
I don't really want to give that guy any attention. He's irrelevant. Why would I waste my time beefing with that clown?
You think he's just a clown? Is it because he's Swedish?
I think being Swedish has nothing to do with it. He's clowning a fake. I've heard a few of his songs. It's trash F. He's just a copy of A$AP Rocky.
So you maybe should do a diss track, you know, like get some beef going. That would be some straight up fucking something at least relevant and new.
I don't think I should get into a beef with that nerd. I should just leave him irrelevant in the dirt where he belongs, you feel me?
I guess that's true, yeah. So how much longer you got left in jail before you're gonna be released to be a free man?
I'll be free by Christmas if I get out on good behavior. But that depends on what I do in there, you know?
So what did the judge do when you had all those people show up for your backup, you know, when you had invited everybody to show up to court for you?
He didn't do nothing about it, but he just let it slide, but I can tell he didn't like it. But he couldn't do much because I didn't tell them to show up.
Huh. I swore you had a female judge. So you had to switch to a male judge?
What you talking about? I've only had one judge, and it was a female the whole time.
Haven't you been to jail for a couple times for all this?
Yeah, I've been in and out of jail a bunch lately, but I've been getting out on bail each time.
Is it for the same girl that's bringing you the same charges, or is it different women, different people?
The same girl, but every time it's a different charge.
Does that make you feel like a Jamaican Tupac?
LOL, hell no. I don't want to be like Tupac. He was amazing, and I respect him greatly. But he's a GOAT. I want to forge my own path, you feel me? I don't want to try to be like other rappers. I want to make my own spot out here.
What is your biggest goal with music, and what do you hope to attain and achieve?
My biggest goal is to inspire people with my music. If I help change at least one person's life, then my music was worth it.
Where do you think your music will be in 10 years from now?
I hope my music will still be making a difference in 10 years from now. I'm sure I'll have even more fans, and I'll probably have even more haters too. But I'll still be making music, that's for sure.
What was your greatest hallucination in life?
My greatest hallucination was when me and my friends were all off the shrooms. We were seeing shit, it was so insane, LML. It was one of the craziest nights of my life. We were sitting in my friend's basement, tripping out. We were seeing stuff that wasn't there. We were hearing voices. It was so weird. It was fun as hell, though. It was fun as hell, though. It was fun as hell, though.
You sound like your circuit board's a little bit squirky-worky squirming tonight.
Nah, I'm good, bro. I'm just tired as hell. I need to get some sleep for real.
I hear you, man. It is getting to be late. It's like just 8:40 in the p.m., so here anyways. I don't know if it's a different time in Florida or not, but here in Midwest at ROCKIN 99, it was sure fucking cool talking to you, man.